the more eyes, the bigger the bread for them. That's all they care about. The more eyes. So the more people gambling
Bingo.
and watching the games till the
Exactly.
end,
So
the ratings are going.
when they're
Okay,
gambling,
more money,
like they're not
billions, more
gambling.
billions.
What I say, you can't make $2 billion on Monday Night Football. You can't do it. Like you can't. There's no amount of parlays that you could do to make $2 billion. But that's not what these guys do. They gamble in big business. They gamble in finance. That's how they make their money. That's so when they are gambling, it's in the off season when they're signing these deals for the YouTube TV contract that's being disputed right now with Disney and with ESPN and ABC and all these. Like you say, ABC, ESPN, Disney, YouTube TV, like that's all. They're all one company. They're all one company going against YouTube TV right now for the rights and disputes, and that's why you couldn't watch Monday Night Football by just turning on your YouTube TV account. This stuff is so big business. It's not sports. And that's where they get their dopamine rush from. That's their level of sport. They own the team. It doesn't matter if the Browns win 2 games this year or if the Eagles win 16. It
So
doesn't matter because at the end of the day, there's still cash in that check. The Cleveland team isn't gonna disappear overnight like it did back in the 60s because they're printing so much money that they don't care if they win on the field. Sure, it's nice. It's pride, it's ego when you're at that level of business. Like, yeah, I want to have the best organization, but some of these guys are just greedy, man, and that's where it ends. They want that money and they don't ever let go. And so I have friends that work in the NFL. Then when I was graduating school, it was so funny. So like we're all getting jobs, right? When I'm graduating college, I got a job. I was working down in Philly, and my friends that are flying all over the country. I have a friend who's working. He's with the Raiders. I have friends in the Eagles, Steelers, like all throughout the league, and Jets as well. And it was so funny to hear them talk about it like an organization, like an actual company, like a structured company with a CEO and a general manager and like hiring managers and all this and HR. And it was like coming from, I'm a college kid at that point. And I'm like, oh, like that makes a lot of sense. Like they're businesses and like there are good businesses. There are bad companies that do bad things. And there are good companies that do really good things. And to hear someone who's like, getting a job, that just like anything else, they're getting jobs, they're getting 401ks, all this type of stuff. But like people will get in with one organization, I'm not going to name any names, but one organization, and they're like, I am treated so well. I will literally never leave. I will do whatever they want because they treat me so well. The bonuses, the things you did, the lunches you get taken care of, how they treat you, amazing. Everyone feels like they're like pulling the same way, and that's why it's a good winning organization. And other organizations that they don't win on the field and they don't win off the field, and then they're telling me how the culture is bad, the people are down, like just like on a day-to-day operational standpoint, you can't get what you need from your job because this guy is like worried about getting fired and this guy is doing his own internal politics. And when you break it down like that, you're like, oh, this is like a really poorly run company. And when you look at it from that perspective, all of these things start to make sense. But what do you have to do in order to see that? You need to look at it with nuance, the word of the day, and you need to look at it with a second level thinking to say why. Ask the question, why are all these things happening? Why do we have all of these gambling ads popping up out of nowhere? Why is there an official sports book of the NFL? Why are they giving away free tickets and why are they giving away free bets? Why? It's not because they're like good people. They don't care about you. They care about their bottom line and their dollar bills at the end of the day. And that is when you start to really realize that, you really start to like say, oh man, this is, and then you start to see all the the indictments start coming out and all the conspiracies about this guy's shaving points, this guy's prop bets, this guy's gambling with the mafia, this guy, NCAA, NBA, MLB, horse racing. You start going down the line and you're like, what's going on here, man? Like, what are we actually doing?
I would tell you, Andrew. I would tell you, man. You're right on. And here's the thing, too. When they're cheating, when they're all cheating, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the horse racing,
Yep.
right down here in Pennsylvania, Penn National, big scandal. I mean, big scandal. Bunch of guys, banned
The
and
horses.
fined and so forth and so on. And you go to the NBA, big scandal going on. They're still, the FBI says they're still digging.
Mhm.
Major League Baseball, come on, man. College football, basketball, come on, man. So the point I'm making here is, what about the guys that are betting on the other side and lose? Like parimutuel betting on all those horse races, the guys never got their money back. There's even a bigger scandal than Penn National Racetrack. I mean, they were fixing the Kentucky Derby. They were fixing the Preakness, the Saratoga. Then you go and you look. I said they fixed the Super Bowl last year for the
Which I'm
reasons
completely
stated.
fine with. Go Birds. There you go.
And made sure that the right. Well,
Yes.
what I'm saying to you, on a big picture, they want the right teams to win. So what happens is the people watch it, huge viewership. You understand? And here comes the billions. Here comes the billions. Major League Baseball the same, and other combination of reasons too. But the point is, all the suckers, all you suckers that think it's a level
it's a
playing
warm
field
blanket.
in gambling,
It's like a warm blanket. You want to pull over. You want to sit on your couch on a Sunday and just like, I just want to watch the NFL. I just want to forget about the world. I want to watch the NFL because it's inside the lines. There's right, there's wrong, there's good, there's bad, there's rules, and you feel comfortable. And you want to like pretend like it's yesteryear and everything's good, and it's not. It is such a it's that warm blanket. It's just that warm blanket, and you got to take it off because unfortunately, the world it's a lie. It's one giant lie.
It's a lie. It's a lie.
Yep.
It's fraud.
Don't think
They're cheating you, man. Don't do it. Don't risk. Don't risk. And we're going to move on to some other things in the college here. Don't risk your future. Don't risk your food. Don't risk your financial stability for these crooks, for these con men.